Hi and welcome to this episode of Geeks First. Today it's all about the Lorcana starter Sapphire and Steel deck, which you can see here. And we're going to be going ahead and unboxing this and talking about a little bit of the game, but this is not a how to play video. Stay tuned for that later. Until then, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
The Steel and Sapphire deck features Aurora and Simba as the main characters. This is a great way to get started in Lorcana, especially when they come out in your local game store. You can pick up a couple of these boxes and then you have a ready to play deck. So the box itself comes with a starter deck of 60 cards.
Ready to play.
Ready to play. 2 foil cards. Well, you have to shuffle.
Okay.
You have to shuffle.
Nuances.
I mean, you could play without shuffling, but why? It also comes with 11 damage counters, 1 paper playmat, 1 paper tracker token, and game rules. The nice thing about these is it does include a booster pack of 12 randomized cards, so you might even have the opportunity to do immediate upgrades to your deck, which is kind of cool.
Stay tuned to the end for seeing that one.
Yes, and we will totally go through those cards here in a bit. So what do you think? Are we ready to tear into this?
Now this is the actual deck that when I went through the demo, I got to play, and it also has one of my favorite characters in the whole series, Captain Hook. So let's keep an eye out for him and see where we go.
Captain Hook is an amazing villain. I'm a big fan. Alright, so one of the cool things that Jake pointed out earlier was the shape of this box. Now I don't know how much this is coming through on the camera, but it's got like a really weird, here, I'll pull it like this. It's a nice like...
It's like a wedge shape.
It's a wedge shape. It's a very unique shape, right?
And we're going to do this one a little different than the other videos just to kind of mix this up. While she is unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and read the pamphlet that is on the inside here.
That's a good word.
Pamphlet. That's a very fancy word. And what we're going to leverage here is we're going to leverage this cool quick start rule guide, which has a kind of a how to play of this particular deck.
There are several ways to learn Lorcana. The best and most fun way is right here. But they do also offer, you scan the QR code on this, interactive tutorials for the game. And winning. Your goal is to be the first player to gain 20 or more lore. Some card abilities give you lore, but the most common way to gain it is by playing characters and sending them on quests. So there are 3 types of cards in the game. Character cards, item cards, like the Dingle Hopper, which is such a great card, and action cards. How much ink the card costs to play. If it's got the little inkwell icon around it, you can put it into your inkwell to use as ink to power your deck. The name, the classification, like this Mickey Mouse is a Dreamborn Sorcerer. The card's ink type, and then the abilities and effects. Additionally, on characters, you have a strength, a willpower, and a lore value. So, quick start rules guide, which came with the deck, which is so great. It does include a panel on information about how to play the deck and make it successful, which is amazing and not something that a lot of pre-con or pre-generated decks do.
A lot of companies don't give you a how to play their deck. They just give you the basic rules. So this is kind of one step above that. But it is nice, you know.
That's for sure. So we'll go ahead and give you an overview. Although, we can, and then we'll go back through what all is in the box. So this deck is great at quickly increasing the amount of ink in your inkwell, allowing you to get your most powerful cards out early in the game while banishing smaller opposing characters through direct damage. Ooh, direct damage. Maui, Demigod, Maleficent, Uninvited, and Mufasa, King of the Pride Lands, provide your main source of lore with 3 lore each, but they're costly to play. Grammatala, Storyteller, Mickey Mouse, Detective, and 1 Jump Ahead help you build up your ink so you can get those high-cost characters and play earlier.
And that is a very true statement. I remember being able to ramp really easy.
Oh, for sure. Steel characters with Challenger, including Captain Hook, Forceful Duelist, Prince Eric, Dashing and Brave, and Simba, Returned King, are great for challenging your opponent's big characters. Fire the cannons! Grab your sword and smash, deal damage directly. This is very useful when facing characters who've already taken damage and for characters with evasive who can be tough to remove. And don't forget, consider the coconut, which is great at keeping your stronger characters fully healed. The Sapphire and Steel deck will reward aggressive, sustained speed, and well-timed healing to keep your costly characters in play. Good luck.
Epic.
So great. I love that. It's such a great introduction to the deck, for real. We were talking about the things that come in it. We've got the tokens, right? So we've got your lore counter token, and lore tracker token, and damage tokens. And these guys just pop right out.
And
Super
these
clean.
are the cardboard ones, so
These are the cardboard ones.
they're good for getting you started. And as you like this game or continue, you can look for maybe more exotic ones. I know they have play mats and different things like that.
So the nice thing about the paper playmat is it is two-sided. So if you're a left-handed player or a right-handed player, you can flip this over, and it labels where your things should go. So you've got your discard and your inkwell, your deck and your cards in play. And then you have your lore counter track here, which this nice thing here, as you gain your lore, just move it up to keep track of things. Super handy. Then, the guts, right? What everybody's really here for. The deck and the booster pack. The other thing, I don't know if we talked about it on this box. The other thing that's really nice about the Lorcana boxes, they give you the deck list on the side of the box.
Yeah, there's really no mystery involved with the deck box contents, other than the fact you get a booster pack, which obviously you could upgrade your things with, but you don't need to, right? It's
Right,
ready
you
to
don't
play.
need to. It's ready to play. But the other nice thing is, with other ones, you may be able to find the deck lists online. You know exactly what you're getting in this box when you pick it up.
Exactly. Yeah,
Except for
it's
this.
not. I mean, I'm sure it is kind of common. Sometimes they do that, but it's something we definitely. I've not seen on other games. Again, not picking. I won't name a specific game, but there is one that I am aware of that does not do that currently. But I wish they would. So, all right.
Yeah.
Let's dive right in.
The deck itself is wrapped in paper. So it's just a nice, easy thing to, it's almost like a wax paper. Like a really thin kind of wax paper. Such a satisfying tear.
Yes, and it's more environmentally useful, I guess, because it is throwable, awayable.
Throwable awayable. Aurora, Briar Rose. Ooh, there's 3 copies of her. And then here's the foils. Aurora, Dreaming Guardian. So pretty. Such a pretty foil. There's Simba, the Return King. They talked about him in the How to Play guide. Another Aurora. This is Regal Princess Aurora. Flounder.
That was a fun card. Now this one is that specific card mentioned where you can ramp. So
Grammatala.
when this one is banished, it really kind of helps ramp because it'll ink something.
Yep,
So,
you can put it.
super useful.
You may put this card into your inkwell face down and exerted. Jasmine in disguise, Incognito Jasmine. Maleficent, Sinister Visitor. And then we have Maleficent Uninvited. Detective Mickey Mouse. That's kind of cool. I like the art for that. Look at his hat. Look at his hat. Mufasa, King of the Pride Lands. Scar, Mufasa's brother. Develop Your Brain. That's a pretty cool card. Look at all those books. One Jump Ahead. The Coconut Basket. I have a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I got the lovely bunch of coconuts here, yes.
Diddly dee.
Diddly-doo.
The Magic Golden Flower. Ooh, look at that.
It's the magic flower. Can you
I kind
find
of
one?
want to find one of those in a foil. Beast, Hard-Headed Beast. This is an angry beast. Just saying.
So the steel characters, notice, at least from what I could tell, obviously Hook is in there, so I'm happy. But
There's
some of the steel characters can get pretty big.
Pretty,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Are they
Big
pretty
attack,
vicious?
Big attack, big defense. They cost a
The
lot.
Goons, Maleficent's Underlings. Hercules. Kristoff.
Crystal.
He's an ice master. Did you notice that?
He's very much an ice person.
Maui.
Yoo-hoo.
Prince Eric, who is both dashing and brave.
Geeks of a blowout.
Simba, the rightful heir. Fire the cannons!
Fire the cannons! Make them go pop.
Grab your sword.
I believe Captain Hook does play with fire. Like, he has a synergy with fire.
I believe it. That makes sense. Ransack. Smash! And then frying pan.
Ooh.
That, yeah, no, I would be afraid of a frying pan that banishes things too. So there we go. That's all the cards in the deck.
Alright, we're going to jump right in and we're going to open this booster pack so you can get some general feel for what you might get.
Here we go. Look there. Elsa right on the front. So in the booster pack, again, each 12 card booster, there's 12 cards in here, contains one foil of any rarity, 2 rares or higher rarity, 3 uncommons, and 6 commons. And we'll go ahead and go through the rarity as we unpack the booster pack.
Oh,
Satisfying
yeah.
booster pack.
Satisfying
Crackle.
booster pack sounds. If this is your first TCG, hopefully you're going to enjoy. I mean, this is a pretty, it seems, entry level at this stage, right? An entry level to get in and understand the mechanics, fairly straightforward. Obviously, it depends on what you want to learn, but it does seem that the mechanics overall yield to a younger audience.
Oh, for sure. But I feel like it's something that everybody can still enjoy too. Like
Absolutely.
you're not gonna, it's not like you're playing Candyland, right? You know, you're gonna still have some strategy, whether you're going with a very entry level strategy because you're playing with, you know, your younger niece or nephew, or because you're, you know, playing with against your friend and you guys want to go super cutthroat.
Nice.
So we were talking about the rarities. So the first cards in this pack are going to be common. You can see the little sphere down at the bottom. So we have Jetsam, Horus. So what colors were this deck again? Remind me.
This is a steel and sapphire.
Steel and Sapphire. So there we go. We have Jetsam.
No, that actually won't work.
Oh, Sapphire is blue.
Sapphire is blue.
Sapphire is
steel.
blue, not purple.
Wah,
So
wah,
work
wah.
together, however, could go in the deck.
Now, as a matter of fact, once we're done doing our demos, we can take these precons and break them out each into those 6 core colors, and then mix and match half of those decks together. Theoretically, I think they're close to 30 apiece.
Oh, for sure.
And we can experiment.
Pongo. Hey, hey. Tinkerbell, she's steel. Tiny Tactician. Look at that. She's got a thimble on her head, and she's got a needle. Rafiki, the Mysterious Sage. We hit the uncommon, so you can see this little book symbol down at the bottom. Dr. Facilier's cards. Ooh.
Interesting. Nice.
Aurora, Regal Princess. So now we've hit the rares. We've got Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Maleficent biding her time.
Magnificent.
And then we've got a
Ooh.
Poisoned Apple.
Cool.
And then our foil is also a rare foil.
Ooh, nice.
It's Maleficent Uninvited. She's actually in the deck, isn't she?
Who's that? Alright, that wraps up this Disney Lorcana starter opening. We had the Sapphire Seal. So hopefully you enjoyed that. We have some other videos of us opening the other starters that came out on the first launch of Disney Lorcana's set. This is the first chapter. If you like any of this content, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for more content. And until next time, may your games be fun and your friendships grow. Cheers.
Your captain. Your captain. I'll always be your captain.
You're a big screen. You're a big old screen. Yes, you are now. Okay. The Sapphire and Steel deck. This deck is a We're going to start over. Yeah.
The Sapphire and Steel deck.
The Sapphire and Steel deck. This deck is a great, quick, increasing. Oh wow, jeez, I should go back to English. We're gonna have a good blooper reel for this one.
We will. So are you sure you want to read it?
I don't English very
I
well.
don't
All right.
English well.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna start here. This deck is a great. This deck is a great. I'm done. I am out. Yeet. I will no longer be reading. I'm out.
We tried. We tried.
English failed.
So, in this
All right.
foil, I was going to show you the foil, but I can't.
Oh. I went too fast.
You
That's
went too
okay.
fast.
You can hold it up your face.
I could hold it up to my face.
Sticky.
It's a really pretty card.
Sticky fingers. That's what I went too quick.
You went too quick.
With the power of video editing.